Hey, Janelle. Hey, Caitlin Bell. Now both of us doing our hair. Mia, what was you about to text? Well, I guess you could just text it to me instead of putting it in the chat, but what's up? Hey, Allie. So, y'all, this is what I'm doing. I'm low-key kind of like filming TikTok videos at the same time, but I was like, one, I just woke up from a nap. So if I look a little, I'm trying to wake up. I had a headache, and so I laid down. I still kind of have a headache, but I have work to do. But I was like, I might as well jump on live because I said I wanted to do more get girl chat stuff. So we can chat in between me doing all this. I could be doing my hair, I could be doing my makeup, and we could be talking. So I want to see how this goes. I don't know how entertaining it's gonna be, but if you see me like looking at this camera, I'm kind of filming, but I'm not going to be talking. It's going to be voiceover videos, so I don't have to speak necessarily. So, yeah, I'm just letting y'all know how this is going to go. Hopefully it's still fun. Hey, Tara, I was literally just watching your recap. That's something else I want to do. I think I wanted to do a live talking about Tyler Perry, just so we can have our chat. Hey, Day. How do you sleep with your curls? Well, just now, I literally just took these down. I did the magic rollers. But when I don't roll my hair up, I'll once my hair is fluffed up, I can normally like pull it up into a pineapple and, tie my hair up and then just let the curls come out the top. Either that or I'll do like little kind of like ponytails all over my head, maybe like 4, 6. But a lot of times these curls don't last. That's one thing I will say with these curls, they only last a couple of days, if that. So they're cute, but you're probably gonna have to roll your hair up every night. And I've been having limp curls like this happen too. So beware if you do plan on doing it. And that's the whole reason. It's a good thing it happened though, because I had to do a video with this anyway. So it gives me a good chance to use it. But you saw the pop the balloon. Oh yes, I did see the pop the balloon. I'm gonna have to when am I gonna do it? I might do it tomorrow. I might do a reaction video tomorrow. I completely forgot about it though. Hey Pinky, I saw your reel. This style is so beautiful on you. Thank you. Okay, so y'all, I'm about to film a little bit. Y'all get to see the behind the scenes. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna use this one. I don't really like wand curlers. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just have a hard time figuring out which. I'm not coordinated, so I have a hard time figuring out which hand to use. And this one might work too. I think either one of these. Or maybe this. I think that's a bit too big. I got some when they went viral, but I haven't used them at all. Are you going to watch the new Love is Blind? Let me tell you something. I wasn't going to review Mexico. And I was thinking about UK, but I just saw a clip earlier of Love is Blind UK, and it had me interested. I was about to go watch it because I was thinking, oh, it's probably not going to be, as interesting. Because I tried watching Love is Blind Brazil, and I think because of, the difference in language, and I was watching dub videos, it just wasn't the same. But UK looks good. Did you finish watching the Christian Pop the Balloon? I didn't. Y'all, It's something about that one. Like, I don't know, it's almost too much for me. The only way I would watch it is with y'all. Because it's a lot of secondhand embarrassment I get from watching that one. I'm not going to lie. I really shouldn't be using more heat on my hair because I'm kind of nervous that I messed up my curl pattern already. But then I was like, if I messed it up already, it's already messed up, so you might as well. And then on top of that, I do plan on having locks. And I was thinking, like, well, white people lock their hair. If white people can lock my hair, then if I did damage my hair a little bit, it could be locked right still. I don't know. There's a Christian pop. Yes, girl. There is a Christian pop the balloon. If you want to see it, let me see. What was it called, y'all? Do y'all remember what it was called? I think it's just called Christian Pop the Balloon. Look it up real quick. Yeah, it's Pop the Balloon Churchy Edition. Churchy dates. Mia. I like to me it's secondhand embarrassment. I don't know why. It's very accurate. You could tell these are real church people, except for the first man. They look like they got him off the street, but you could tell these are real. Mia, not you saying it ain't of the Lord. um I don't know. I just couldn't. I couldn't continue watching it, y'all. You have to watch at least the first few minutes. I would put it on here, y'all, but I'm not on the same I didn't use the same system for this live because I'm just chilling. So I'm not using the software I normally use when I go live and I do reaction videos. But it was just a lot of wait, what did she say? She said, "What's your name? Where you from? And what is your favorite praise song?" And then, one of the ladies popped their balloon. I forgot why, but when she went over to the lady, okay, let's come over here and let's say why you popped your balloon, and the lady was like, "What's your name? Where you from? And when did you get saved?" I was just like, y'all, it's so cringy. I can't. I cannot. Girl, I'm really not going anywhere. You know I'm doing content. I ain't going nowhere. I'm at work right now, low key. Thank you though. One of these are limp. So I'm trying to see. I'm trying to film this at the same time. Let me see if I could get a little curl. That's why I hate using that. What? They didn't do what I wanted it to do. I just wanted to be the same consistency as the other curls. Are you watching the Olympics? A little bit here and there. I've seen a little bit of the gymnastics. I've seen the track. I've seen a lot of the track because of my boyfriend. Swimming. What else? A little bit of the not ping pong. What is it called? Paddleball. I didn't know that, y'all. If y'all haven't seen the paddleball or the little table tennis type of thing, if y'all haven't seen it, y'all, they are hilarious. But they are dead serious. Like they'll take the ball, the paddle, and they'll go like. I've never seen people so dedicated to getting that paddle just right, and then just right. I'm telling you. I was very into it. I was like, I did not know. First of all, I didn't know that was an Olympic event. But second of all, where can I join? They take that seriously. I want to see the breakdancing. Y'all, I didn't know all of these events existed. I didn't even know boxing was a part of it until this year. And that girl claimed that she got hit by a man, but the girl wasn't even a man. She just hit you so hard that you quit in 40 seconds. I don't want to get into the politics of it, but that irritated me so bad. Yeah, I keep forgetting to pause the video over here. Water polo had a good game an hour ago. I haven't seen a game. Pickleball. It wasn't. It's the one that's on the table. Is that pickleball? I thought pickleball was like kind of like tennis a little bit. Badminton. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this curl, y'all. I think I might have to break it up. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. If my hair isn't damaged by the end of this, then Rihanna's heat protection really works. And if it didn't work, I don't blame the heat protectant. But if it is, I'm telling you, it really works. I don't know what to do with this, y'all. I'm not used to using this. I don't like it. Low key. I love the gymnastics portion. One girl was trying to shade the US. Oh, I saw it now. I did see that. How you gonna come online? Now, I will say she wasn't necessarily shading Simone, but she did say, they're lazy, they don't put in the work, or whatever she was saying. And then they came back and got all the medals, all the gold, or whatever. And then Simone posted her video or her picture shading her in the caption saying, lazy, entitled, whatever. And then all the girls got in the comments shading her too. Now she want to get online and cry and say, well, Simone, you're a proponent of mental health, and you need to call off your fans, and my family is getting attacked, and I just can't believe that because I said something that was my opinion. No, what you did was you're the one who brought all this attention to you. And then on top of that, she blocked Simone after Simone made that post. So after that, it's up. And then somebody in the comments was like, Simone can't even stop her fans from disliking her husband. What is Simone supposed to do? wrap the curl and maybe do it tighter with no space between the curl on the wand. Okay, I'm gonna try that. If not, y'all, I'm just gonna brush it out because that's what I've been doing. And it's kind of cute when I brush it out. Okay, let me see how tight I can get it. I keep losing it with this glove. It's hard for me to get it tight on here. Mia, I'm so irritated with that. I'm irritated with it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to give up. She really didn't need to say anything. You can't open your mouth and get mad at the reaction. Can we all just come together and say this Olympics was a crap show? I ain't never seen an Olympics with this much drama. It's been interesting for the first time in years to me. The opening ceremony for the Olympics had me scratching my head. Yeah, that was weird. I just didn't understand it. I didn't understand the point of it. I didn't understand like the direction. I'm gonna use this a different time, y'all. I think what I'm gonna do is just brush my hair out, and if I have to do an updo, I'll do that. I'm telling y'all, I get frustrated with my hair really easily. If it starts taking me too long to do it, I'll move on to something else. Me neither. I was surprised they actually allowed them to swim in that boo-boo lake. I didn't see the boo-boo lake. Okay, I didn't see the triathlon. I was about to say I didn't see them swimming in a boo-boo lake. But you're talking about the triathlon. Okay. I heard one of the swimmers threw up after. This that boo-boo river, the French blowing the train trails up. They don't never need to go back to Paris because I've been seeing a lot of Black people or people of color having issues. Like I heard that Sha'Carri Richardson, they before her race, they told her that she couldn't come in, like it had to be an official vehicle, but they had just changed the rules like right before. They didn't tell them that they had changed the rules. So she came in the vehicle that she thought was approved to come in, and they wouldn't let her ride in. So she had to walk like a mile, I believe, before her race. And she still got second. So, shout out to her, but I thought that was trash. And then did y'all hear about Serena Williams? They wouldn't let her sit down and eat at a restaurant or something like that. She was racially profiled or something. So I was like, y'all need to go back over there because clearly they, everybody ain't welcome. something about this little piece because it's getting on my nerves. I just don't even look at it. Her and her family. So Sha'Carri's family had to walk too? Oh, it was Sha'Carri and Shelly? That is so trash. Oh no, Serena's family. Yeah. Cause she was like, she said, I'm used to dealing with stuff like this, but the fact that I had my kids with me. By the way, have we seen her other child? Maybe I haven't seen her other child. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I hate the fact that still in 2024, but it's more prevalent than ever. A cameraman walked in the way of the men during their marathon as well while they were running on the track, getting in athlete's way. What is going on? Sound like they trying to cheat or something. I once wanted to go to Paris, and I've been learning French, but I don't know about them. Yeah, they always romanticize Paris and make it seem like it's this, beautiful place, but I did hear that it stank and it's filthy. I did hear that. And they're rude even when you try to speak their language. Yeah. It's certain places like I don't even want to put money in your pocket. Is Caitlin still in here? If you're still in here, didn't you go to Paris? And what was your experience over there? If you're still in here. Y'all, if you have oily skin and you don't mind splurging a little bit on foundation, this Lancome is the truth. It's so good. It keeps your oil under control. Especially like in the heat too. The sabotage is real and we still came out. Okay. America has been dominating in many areas. Well, the many areas that I've seen. Go to the coast of France. I don't know. France has never been somewhere that I really wanted to visit. I've never been out of the country, but when I go, I definitely want to go to. I've always wanted to go to Japan, and some Spanish speaking country. I don't think I want to go to Spain. I was thinking like somewhere in South America, but I don't know. I'm a little nervous now. We are destroying other countries in track and field. Peru does sound fun. I don't know. Going to European countries, maybe because I know people who have been over there, and they don't talk about it in a super negative way, but the things they have said kind of have like soured me a little bit. Tulum and Colombia. You see, I was gonna say Colombia, but then I'm like, a lot be going on in Colombia. I heard about some people that came up missing when they went to Colombia, and it just made me a little nervous. Oh, you mean Cartagena? Europe is a little bit overrated. I mean, I wouldn't turn down a trip to Europe. Like, if somebody else wanted to pay for me to go, I would go. But I don't know. They heavily look down on African Americans. I hear Colombia are both safe and dangerous. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the dangerous part seriously. Still caught up on the fact that we don't know what part of Africa we're from. I know. I wanted to do the Ancestry DNA where they tell you like down to like the specific tribe that you're from. The only thing is I don't know if I all the way believe it. Sometimes I'm like, every time I get ready to like, oh, I'm gonna do an Ancestry DNA, I just don't know what you're doing with my DNA. Two, is this accurate? I did a 23andMe. So what were your results, Alexis, if you don't mind sharing? I also wanted to like do like a deep dive, how you go all the way back in your family's history to see like, you know, goes back as far as you can, like to see where your family originated like in America. But they also say like you have to be careful doing that because it can be really mentally draining what you find. And so we are all mixed with different African countries. This is a known thing. So I don't get why they're making a big deal out of it. Oh, you about to pull it up? Okay. don't know. When it comes to that, it's just like I'm black. Okay, both of my parents are black. We both of my people's family is from the South. Like, I would like to know, you know, further, like, what African countries, maybe the tribes or whatever, that would be cool to know. But if I never found out, I don't think it would affect me one way or the other. African Americans are such a diverse group of people. True. It's unfortunate how that came about, but it's very true. I'm Haitian and Black American, but I don't know too much about my Haitian side either. Um, I think it's just similar to, like, you know, who you're close to growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were close to that side of your family, you probably would know a little bit more. Like, for instance, with me and my dad's side of the family, he wasn't really around too much, so I just don't know that side of my family like that too much. I just don't know him. And so I imagine, like, if I had like a culture attached to that, um, like a whole different culture, like being Haitian or something like that, I wouldn't know those traditions or, you know, the rites of passage and all that. I wouldn't know any of that because, of that lack of connection. Right, but I love Black Americans, so most of my people still in Haiti. So would you ever go like visit them? Or do you visit them? Or have you in the past? Is I wonder if some of our ancestors descendants are still in Africa. Wouldn't that be crazy? Like, wouldn't that be crazy if like family members, people that we're technically related to, like we met them over in Africa and like we looked alike and maybe have some of the same characteristics and all the way on the other side of the world. I remember when I was in college, like there was this guy that I was flirting with or whatever. Like we would just flirt every time we saw each other. And like I said, I really don't know my dad's side of the family like that. So, we'd be flirting or whatever, and then we got to the point where we were talking about like family and stuff, and then we kind of realized, oh, we related. We related, and I was just like, we gonna have to stop the flirting. He was still trying to flirt. I'm like, sir, this is not that, okay? I don't know what you heard, but I ain't flirting with my cousin. All right. But it's just crazy. Like, I would run into people that I was related to in college, and it's like so weird. Like, we're related, but I literally just met you, and I don't know, like, the person that's your mom might be my cousin or my aunt, not my aunt, but I might be related to them. I don't know, like, I don't know them. Like, ain't that crazy? I met a lot of, well, I'm not gonna say a lot, but that happened to me a few times in college. Not necessarily flirting, but like, wow, we're related. And so from that point on, I was just like, every time I would talk to a guy, I would have to ask them, like, okay, who you related to? Because I didn't want that to ever be a real problem, which it wasn't, but it could have been, child. Okay. Let me ask y'all this, since I have some people in here. What are the shows that you're watching right now? What are the movies? Like, tell me, like, what your some things that y'all like to watch, and because I'm trying to see, like, which way I want to go when it comes to content. And there's some things that I watch that I don't talk about. So I want to see, like, what y'all are interested in. But first, let me read this from Alexis. Okay, I'm back with the major ones are West African, 88%, European, 9%, 1% Indigenous American, 3.3% Chinese/South Asian. It breaks down more, but I'm mostly Nigerian. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, Niger. All I can think about is Jackie Aina. But that's cool. That's cool. Like, like I said, I wanted to do that, but I've just been a little leery about it. I'll watch anything you put out except anime. Oh, I was gonna do anime, and I've made anime videos that I still can edit and put up, and I still might. Um, and my boyfriend is really encouraging me to do that because it's a couple of shows that I really do like, but I'm just nervous about the type of crowd that would bring, and because people are very serious about their anime, as I've come to find out on Twitter. Oh, I like anime. Okay. So let's see. Love is Blind UK, Housewives of Dubai. I cannot get into Housewives of Dubai. I like uh the only Housewives show that I really have, like, truly stood the test of time with has been Atlanta and Potomac and Beverly Hills. I tried with Salt Lake City. I tried with Dubai. I couldn't even finish the first season of Dubai. Um, New Jersey up until a certain point, and then I couldn't take it anymore. But Indian Matchmaker. I watched a few episodes of Harlem and I liked it, and I just never picked it back up. Um, I love This Is Us. I was thinking about going through and reviewing This Is Us if I ever go back and watch it. Living Single. Okay, Perfect Match, The Ultimatum, Love Island. I've already got those covered. Catfish and The Help. I'm in a secret relationship. I ain't never heard of that one. I watch House of the Dragon. But once again, those fans, they be like, if you didn't read the book, if you didn't, you got to know your history, you got to know where everything is located on the map. And I know I shouldn't care about that kind of stuff, but it's going to irritate me when people are going to correct every little thing I say in the review. But I love House of the Dragon. I'm not gonna lie, this season wasn't my favorite though. I still haven't watched the last episode, but I love Abbott Elementary. That's one of my favorite. Actually, I think like of the new shows that are out these days, I think Abbott Elementary is my favorite. Girl, rewatch This Is Us. I am, since it's on Netflix. I need to rant. You was here when I had that rant about Randall and Kevin when they had that back and forth. I was fired up because I feel like both of them were in the wrong, but Kevin was especially in the wrong when they had that fight outside, and he told Randall the worst day of our life was when they brought you home. I couldn't believe he said that. Always on some mess. The worst cooks in America. That sounds funny. You know what show I used to love? That Tabitha's salon show, when she would go in and roast people at their salon jobs, child. I used to love watching Tabitha. That was one of my favorite shows. First Wives Club. I've been wanting to watch that. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch that. Y'all remember Tabitha? Tabitha did not hold back. I would watch it again. If she came back and started doing it again, I would definitely watch. We doing Getting Ready with Pinky? Yes, pretty much. Now, y'all, I want y'all to know, I usually get my makeup done a lot quicker than this. But I'm sitting up here talking to y'all. Queen Sugar. Let me tell y'all one of the most underrated shows there is. Queen Sugar is at the top of my list because I'm telling you, it's crazy. People, I really couldn't even talk about the show with anyone because nobody around me really watched it. That's one show I regret not reviewing because that's the whole reason why I started reviewing Married at First Sight, is because I really didn't have anybody to talk to about it. I should have reviewed Queen Sugar too, because when I tell you, not only was the acting, the cinematography, the writing, it was so good. Now, towards the end, I didn't like it when Charlie was not on the show. So I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even finish it because how y'all gonna have a show without Charlie? How y'all gonna have a season without Charlie? Y'all might as well end the show. But yeah, I love me some Queen Sugar. You did something with that one. I have not seen The Bear. I heard it was good. It was like Project Runway, but for hairstylists, yes, I love Tabitha. I love Tabitha. What was her last name? I forgot her last name, but I haven't seen Natasha Rothwell's new show, but I know it's gonna be good. I cry every single episode of This Is a Me Too. Oh my, that's one of the only shows that I legit probably would cry every episode. They had me. I was fully invested. Okay. Kim Kimball, yes, I used to love. What was it? LA Hair. That show was so good. Yes, Queen Sugar is full of beautiful scenery and storylines. Queen Sugar was everything, phenomenal writing, acting. Yes, it was so good, y'all. I feel like it got snubbed by like the big awards because I feel like if they were really if anybody was really watching that show, and you know they probably weren't watching it because it was a all black cast. Let's just be honest. They wouldn't watch it, especially back then. But they deserved all the awards. Have you ever tried Glow Up on Netflix? No, I have never even heard of it. I gotta look that up. Um, let's get into it because Helen and his white mom is pissing me off. What's that? What show was that? Oh, I haven't seen it. Your pop the balloon reviews had me laughing, especially with the light skinned Snoop Dogg. He was getting on my nerves, not bringing up his child. This Is Us Writers Room was A plus. Tyler Perry, take notes. I love The Bear. I'm binging. So what is The Bear? Is it a drama show? Is it does it have comedic aspects? Like what is it? I tried to watch the first episode and I couldn't get into it. I stayed watching the OC and One Tree Hill. Now, I used to watch a little bit of the OC. I've never really watched One Tree Hill. It reminds me of what it was like working in a restaurant. Greenleaf. Let me tell y'all something. That was another one. That was my show. Greenleaf. Now, I was fully invested from start to finish with Greenleaf. Even though there were some times where it was like, got a little Tyler Perry-ish. But Greenleaf was good. Also very underrated, if you ask me. It's a drama with comedic aspects. Okay. Yeah, I am gonna go live for another Pop the Balloon. I forgot. I probably would have done that this live if I realized the new episode or I remember the new episode was out. I didn't even think about it. I have to admit, I had to rewrite the first episode of The Bear like 4 times. Yeah, okay, so is it just the first episode that's slow? Because I'm telling you, that first episode, I was like, I can't even keep going and see what people are talking about because I'm just so bored. Or I just wasn't invested. How about that? Um, Married at First Sight is coming back. I'm not quite sure when, but I know it's coming back. Hopefully they have more black couples. Like, what am I talking about? I didn't even watch last season. I forgot I didn't watch last season like that. I can't even get into that show no more. It's crazy because that's the reason why probably half the people are in here right now because of Married at First Sight, but they really let that show jump the shark. Like, whoever said that Chris season, I feel like that was the beginning of the end. Whenever they allowed somebody like Chris to be featured on the show, and they allowed him to pop in and out. He really didn't even participate. He brought his pregnant ex-fiance on the show. Like, they just really allowed Chris to humiliate Paige on that show. They didn't protect her in any way, which they barely protect anybody on this show. Let's just be real. But especially in that situation with Chris and Paige, it just opened the door for tomfoolery. And now look, you saw what happened with what's that Indian man name? Orion. You saw what happened with him and how he just made up anything in order to get out of that relationship with oh girl, I forgot her name. What's her name? Lauren. Yeah, it was terrible. Married at First Sight UK and Married at First Sight Australia. Pinky, please, if you get ad block, I'll send you the links personally. They are too good. It's so good. They have weekly group dinners and it be popping off. I believe it. I was surprised. He glowed up. I can't get over. Wait, what? Who is Will? Let me look up who y'all talking. Y'all done made me do a deep dive in the chat. I need to know who that is now. Will Poulter? This who y'all talking about? Is this who y'all are talking about? Wait a minute. I'm finna show the whole chat who y'all talking about now. That's who y'all talking about. Now, is this the man? Did he play on that episode of Black Mirror? Not us looking up me. Wrote. No, this the only one I'm looking up. I just want to see who y'all were talking about, and this is who y'all were talking. What all did he play in though? Guardians of the Galaxy. And he did play in Black Mirror. I knew he looked familiar. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's where I seen him in. Okay, now let me get this off the screen because we ain't gonna start that. Bandersnatch. He do look like the evil little boy from Toy Story. Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right for saying that, but he do look like. You think he's cute? You know you have an interesting taste, Alexis, because you also said you don't think Idris Elba is cute. Yes, I'm putting you out there. You also don't think Idris Elba is cute, but then you have the nerve to say he is. I don't get it. He's Sid, but he's hot. Or Morris right, or Morris Chestnut. You agree with Alex? I can't with y'all. We're losing the recipes as a people, okay? We're losing the recipes because Morris Chestnut, it's a few people that they just fine. You know, like back in the day when your grandma would tell you, oh yeah, Denzel Washington, or your mama, Denzel Washington, and you didn't see it. I saw somebody talk about this on TikTok. Your mom would be like, oh, Denzel Washington, they'll go crazy over Denzel Washington, Denzel. And then you'll be like, Denzel, because you're thinking about the Denzel or you're too young to understand how fine he is. And then at a certain age, you'll hit. And Denzel, you'll be like, oh, Denzel was fine back then. Look at Denzel in The Preacher's Wife. Or look at Denzel, what's that movie where he was a cop, where he was a crooked cop? Young Shamar Moore, yes, I'll give y'all that. Denzel gives uncle. You can't look at Denzel now. Of course he gives uncle. He gives grandpa even now. But you got to look at Training Day. You got to look at him in Training Day. You got to look at him. What are some other Denzel movies? You got to look at him at a time where he cared about his looks, because he don't care about that right now. He's a grandpa. He done been there, done that. Forgot to do my brows. I'm still trying to figure out why those women were fighting over Frank. Now, if it was really Lorenz Tate, if Frankie Lyman looked like Lorenz Tate, I could kind of see it, because Lorenz Tate is fine. I still think Lorenz Tate is fine. I've had a crush on him ever since I was a little girl. But if you look up Frankie Lyman, I don't know why they was fighting over him either. I'm just like, Frankie Lyman that got married 3 times. He's sitting up here. He's getting one of the finest women in show business. He having women take care of him all across the country. Training Day ain't it. Y'all, I can't deal with this chat. I can't deal with this chat. The chat done lost the plot. He ain't fine in Training. Y'all about to make me mad for real. Wait a minute, Caitlin said that. I don't trust your judgment. Never mind. I don't trust your judgment. I know he was fine. Denzel and Glory was fine. Mississippi, yep. And he was especially fine in Training Day. What? Back to Frankie Lyman, because I'm not doing this with Caitlin or Alexis. I forgot I don't trust y'all's taste anyway. But yeah, Frankie Lyman, I love that movie, but I didn't understand it. And then he sounded like a child. Like, have y'all ever heard Frankie Lyman speak, let alone sing? He looked just like a little kid. Then he had the nerve to be on drugs. I forgot the lady name, but the one Vivica Fox played in that movie, she got the worst Frankie of them all. Women fought over James Brown. Good point. Good point. What did you say? Let me go back and see what you said. Oh, you said Training Day, ain't it? Oh, yeah, I jumped to conclusions. I was in my feelings. My bad. You didn't like Training Day? I like Training Day. Now, if I was 60 years old, Denzel is something to look at. Y'all are thinking about Denzel now. Denzel and Remember the Titans was handsome. That wasn't the movie. That wasn't like he was playing a father. He was playing a coach. He wasn't giving in that movie, if you ask me. And plus, you're not even supposed to be looking at Denzel in that way in that movie. Speaking of James Brown, Chadwick Boseman did a good job. I think so too. He was really good. I like that movie. A lot of people didn't like it, but I loved him in that James Brown movie. Didn't we go see that together, Mia? I think me and Mia went to go see that in the movie theater when it came out because her brother was in it. My brother got me to Chadwick. He was the extra. Yup. Mia's brother was in that movie with him. And you're supposed to be Alexis, yes, you're supposed to be fine as a crooked cop. It kind of shows you like how he got away with a lot of what he was doing because he was so fine. You know what I'm saying? I saw a Bad Boy one. Now who all in the chat had a crush on Will Smith back in the day? Not now, because I know probably not now, but I see. I'm gonna pull it up. That Training Day ain't it. Now I know I ain't crazy. Never Will Smith? I did. Y'all must wear glasses. I do wear glasses. No, he was always a bit goofy. Oh my goodness. I was the only one who had a crush on Will Smith. Particularly in Fresh Prince. Never Will Smith. Okay. I'll accept that though, because Will was goofy. But Goofy was my type back then. To me though, like when he was trying to play like Mike Lowry, I think that is when it was like a little corny. Like, Will, you're cute, but you're not giving player necessarily to me. Oh, you see how things get lost in translation. You see how text, how you sometimes you got to call people instead of texting them because they'll read it wrong. My bad. I don't get the Michael Ealy lust. Now, I probably would have argued with you a couple of years ago, but Michael Ealy keep taking these roles where he's playing somebody psychotic, and it's turning me off. I used to think Michael Ealy was so fine, but he keeps, like, I believe he's typecast at this point where he has to play somebody psychotic to a point where when he comes up on my screen, I already know he about to be a serial killer, or he about to abuse women, or he's about to. I'm tired of it. Can you play a good guy for once? I'm so tired of him. Every time I turn on the movie screen or the TV screen, you're somebody crazy. It takes away from the looks. Cause I'm like, you play that a little bit too. Just like that guy. What's that? Colin Powell? Not Colin Powell. Ooh. What's that guy's name? He plays Pinky in Friday. But he was on Civil Brand. He's always playing like a messed up older man beating on women. Now hold up, Michael Ealy is fine, but I'm telling you, for me, him always playing somebody crazy it takes away. Bring back broke cook Michael Ealy. Bring back barbershop Michael Ealy, because that's when I started having a crush on Michael Ealy. He looks so good on that movie to me. Both of them. You know, Michael. Yup. Caitlin, I see where you're coming from now. Caitlin always said that. Ever since Four Color Girls, when he threw them kids out that window, Caitlin has always said he's scared of her. And I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Clifton Powell. That's who I'm talking about. That's who I'm talking about. Yes. Laz Alonso. I love Laz Alonso on The Boys. I love him on that show. Michael Ealy in Barbershop too. Mm-hmm. Mr. Pinky from Next Friday, right? That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, like, I wouldn't even want to be. I wouldn't even want to. If I saw him walking down the street, I'm crossing the street. You're one of those people. You done played that role so many times. I'm scared. I'm not. I don't want to be next to you. I don't know what you'll do to me. Method Man. Do y'all watch Power Book 2 with Method Man? He's playing a lawyer. Now I ain't gonna lie, Method Man playing a lawyer is crazy. I mean, he does a decent job. But I don't even care. He could be playing a preacher. He could be playing shoot, a hairstylist. I want to see Method Man. I'm still traumatized from Silver Brand. Silver Brand is one of those movies you only have to see that once. I don't know why BET would have that plan on the marathon, and I would sit there like an idiot and watch it. Silver Brand, Precious. It's a few movies. A Woman Thou Art Loose. It's a few movies I only have to see one time. And it's etched in my brain forever. I never need to watch those movies ever again. Method Man is really growing into his age handsomely, very much so. You know how now I could be alone in this, but for the longest, to me, George Clooney was fine. He kind of got too old now, but he just looked good, better and better as he got older. And I feel like Method Man, he's one of those people that he just looks better and better as he gets older. Not Method Man is a preacher, not a hairstylist. You know, like the fine hairstylist. He's still masculine. You wouldn't expect for him to be a hairstylist, but yeah. Yes, Method Man and his social media twin. What's that guy's name? Like, they do look alike, but why does the social media twin look older than Method Man? Why does he look so old? Method Man is aging like fine wine. Yes, ma'am. He sure is. I'm sorry. He look good. I don't know too many that can age like that. Brad Pitt in the 90s. Now, I don't see it for too many white men, but Brad Pitt is one of those. I thought Brad Pitt was fine, but now he is definitely old looking. I have to see him these days. The last time I saw him, I thought he was cute, but he might have gotten older since then. I was just telling somebody I ain't seen Woman That Are Loose since it came. I'm telling, it's one of those movies you never have to watch it again. It's too traumatizing. Can y'all believe? Caitlin, were you with us when we went to go see Precious for my 18th birthday? Why in the world? Can somebody tell me why 18-year-old Pinky said for my 18th birthday, we're going to go see Precious? Mind you, I didn't really know to the extent of what Precious was about, but still, like, why are we going to go see Precious? Traumatized. Jordan the Stallion. Oh yeah, that is Jordan the Stallion. That's the one that looks like Method Man. I went to go see For Color Girls on my 16th. Yes, I went to go see that on my birthday. Worst decision ever. Leonardo DiCaprio is kind of cute too. What happened to his head? Let me stop. Ouch. See, God don't like ugly. But he don't do it for me no more. I kind of liked y'all was growing up too fast. I don't know why. Like, who does that? That was dumb. Like, go see something. Now I remember one time. I'm not a scary movie person. I can do thriller movies, but I remember when I was young, some people I was with wanted to go see Saw. I forgot which Saw it was, but this man, you know how you have like a maybe like a not toilet paper, paper towel dispenser, and how you could reach your hand through it and pull the paper out, but your finger would get stuck because it was like kind of like little sharp edges. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly, but it was one part of Saw where the guy stuck his hand through. It was like a metal version of that, and he stuck his hand through like knives, like, and if he tried to pull his hand through, it was gonna like pull the skin off. That's all I needed to see. That's all I need to see. I ran out of that movie theater so fast. I could not take that kind of stuff when I was younger. I was like, why would y'all bring me up in here? Wait, there's a part 2 to Woman Thou Art Loose? I think it was a jar. Maybe it was a jar. I really couldn't tell you what it was because as soon as I saw him try to pull his hand out, scary movies be giving serial killers ideas. Can we stop? I'm not a big scary movie person. Now, these days, I can watch like thrillers, like something like a Saw I could deal with these days. I become a little desensitized to that kind of stuff. But yeah, low key, I kind of do want to go back and watch the Saw movies because I forgot which one I saw. I kind of liked it. So I might go back and watch it, but yeah, I never knew about part 2, and trust me, I would not be watching it. Joe from You, he played in Gossip Girl. I can't understand watching trauma like that. Maybe a Lifetime movie, but the next Precious or Woman. Let me tell you something. I liked You. I'm not gonna lie. I think I stopped watching after the one where he met his match with that girl and they were like both serial killers and they had a baby or something like that. After that, it just got too ridiculous for me because Joe should have been in jail. Joe should have been in jail. Is You over? I think You is on its last season. I don't know if it came out yet or not, but I did see that another season of You is coming out, or has come out on Netflix. You started good, but they started doing too much. I agree. Joe from You is fine. His voice, I ain't gonna lie, Joe is a little fine. Now, he's not fine to me because some people are weird and they just fall in love with serial killers. He's just kind of cute and he does have a nice voice. He's a little too skinny though. Did y'all see him do a TikTok with Sweetie? I was like, what is he doing over there with Sweetie? Sweetie, stay with a man, child. Oh, they're filming. Okay. There are so many Saw movies. I didn't see them all, but I like 1, 2, and 3. I like sci-fi horror, like Malignant and Alien. I also like Killers, but I don't mess with hard or nudity. Yeah, I don't do. Now I'm gonna tell y'all one thing I will never do. I will never do Ouija boards. I will never do demon possessed movies because I truly believe that those demonic spirits are real. I don't play with that. That's something I never played with. That's something my grandma told me to never play with, and I don't never have to watch those movies. Alexis, we know you like Penn Badgley because we know you love your white boy. Any dark horror movies mess with my spirit, y'all. I'll be up all night long. I can't do it. They be using real curses and spells. Yeah. Obsessed with all the horror movies, but I can't watch when they start harming kids. Mia, what was that movie you had me watching? Where the girl. No. Where the guy turned to the screen and it freaked me all the way out. Because Mia's the only way I would watch some of this stuff. She did have me watching a couple of horror movies back in the day, and I think you're the one that kind of got me into like the thriller type of movies, but like just straight up horror, I can't do that. But Mia had me watching like thriller movies and like those some creepy movies. I can't do horror movies. I plead in the blood of Jesus. There's Something About Kevin. That's another movie she had me watch. I don't know if y'all ever seen There's Something About Kevin. That movie is so creepy. Funny Games. Okay, yeah, that movie, I'm telling you, that movie had me creeped out. Now, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all watch Marvel movies? And while we're on the topic, how do y'all feel about if y'all watch Marvel? How do you feel about the fact that they're going to be bringing in Robert Downey Jr. to play that character that's going to replace Jonathan Majors' old character. So we're not going to have any more Kang the Conqueror. I could punch Jonathan Majors right in the face. I love Kang the Conqueror. That was one of my favorite characters ever. I love the way he played that character. He is literally, if y'all haven't seen Loki, that's a good show by itself, but Jonathan Majors really carried with Kang. I'm so serious. Like, so disappointed we're not going to get any more of that. But yeah. Robert Downey Jr. is going to be playing Dr. Doom. I ain't gonna lie, it's confusing. Me too. Like, maybe y'all can explain it to me, but if you play a prominent character like Iron Man, like, you have 3 movies, mind you, y'all. I've just gotten into Marvel. I'm not like, I don't know the history behind it. I didn't read the comics, nothing like that. So maybe y'all can explain it to me. But for him to be, his face is already associated with Iron Man. Like, whenever I see Robert Downey, like, I feel like if I watched him in any other movie, I'm still in the back of my mind going to be thinking Iron Man. So for y'all to bring him in and all of a sudden he's going to be playing a villain. And then the last time we saw him, he was killed or whatever. Okay. So in the back of my mind is going to try to be doing backflips, trying to say, like, even though I know this is not the case, it's going to be saying like, well, did they take the spirit of Iron Man and put it in this villain? Like, that is too confusing. That is too confusing. Marvel is so basic. Sorry, there's no aberration from the script. It's copy and paste. I love old X-Men. Oh, yes, I've been watching X-Men movies. I actually I like X-Men more than I like Marvel. So I agree with you. I feel you, Pinky, but he got defeated by ants. No, you're right, but I still enjoyed that character. I also think they could have worked with him because, like, the stuff with Ezra Miller. Isn't Ezra Miller, isn't he the one that, let me see. Let me make sure we're talking about the same person. Yes. The fact that they still let this man, after what he was accused of, they still let him have his movie. But then they ushered Jonathan Majors on it. Now, look, I want the same treatment across the board. So if you're gonna get rid of Jonathan, you need to get rid of Ezra. That movie should have never come out. They should have just scrapped it. I feel like they're trying so hard to save the franchise now because they are bringing back old favorites. The only way I could see that happening is if he's on a different timeline. Yeah, maybe. Them going the X-Men route is a good move. I agree, because the X-Men, I feel like those movies are just really, really good. And the storylines and everything, they live in different universes, so it can be the same person, but I'm just not buying it. Supposedly there was a comic where Iron Man and Dr. Doom were roommates in college. Okay. They need someone new. They should have just dropped the storyline and created a new villain. They got too many comic book storylines to do what they did. Did you see X-Men 97? Like, okay, I don't remember the specific movies because I watched everything back to back, so everything kind of like ran together. What happened in that movie? Ezra was DC, not Marvel. Okay, you're right. But still, they spent so much money on that Ezra movie. They need to recast T'Challa. Who do you think should play him? Or maybe they should get a actor we've never heard of. Anybody watch Deadpool? I haven't seen it yet, but I don't care if you spoil it. No, don't recast T'Challa. I think he needs to be recasted. I really do. Like, and I know no one can replace Chadwick Boseman, but he need to be replaced. We need our black superhero in these movies again. And nothing's wrong with Shuri, but we need Black Panther. We need T'Challa. His son. Oh yeah. They're gonna have his son. Okay, good. Damson. What y'all think about Damson? I think Damson would be good. Now he needs to bulk up. But if Chadwick could bulk up, then Damson can. I would love to see Damson. I would love to see that. I feel like he would be really good. I wanted Damson Idris. Could he be Kang? Could I see him as Kang? Do y'all think he could be Kang? Now I will say he's a good actor, but I don't know. Does he have the range? Y'all, Supercell is good. Supercell is good. Now I've seen it already, but I think I might rewatch it and I might do a video on it. It's that good. I'm telling you, if you haven't seen Supercell, it's really good. It's like a black superhero type of thing. Now it's UK, so it's, they have the accents and everything, but it's good, y'all. I'm telling you. I watched it all in one sitting. If you've seen him in Snowfall, I've seen him in Snowfall. He really was good, but he also was playing a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? I just really haven't seen him in much outside of that sort of role. So that's the only reason why I asked. I need to finish Supercell. It's good. You might get mad at the end. I'm not gonna spoil it. Let me shut up. Trevante, he's already buff. Trevante would be good. I wouldn't mind seeing Trevante. I ain't gonna lie. Trevante might be the one. He might just be the one, y'all. What kind? Who's wearing contacts? Y'all, and y'all, please don't get mad at me, but I tried watching Deadpool. Now, this was before I started giving superhero movies a chance, and I really couldn't. I did not like it. He was not funny to me. I was just like, is this supposed to be making me laugh? Now, I'm still willing to give it another chance since I've turned over a new leaf and I'm opening myself up to new things when it comes to movies. But what's his name? Ryan Reynolds. He's not funny to me. Ryan, I'm glad I'm not the only one that feel like that. He is so annoying. Please watch Deadpool 1, and his story is insane. Now, I did see a part of Deadpool's story in X-Men, and so I do like his story. I don't know if it's the same as in the movie, in his, individual movie, but I do like his story from what I've seen from X-Men. Wait, where's Ryan from? Canada? Why are y'all trying to deport him? Now, I didn't say deport him, Alexis. I just said he's annoying. Don't take the man's job. I love me some Hugh Jackman, multi-talented man. Damson needs to bulk up. He's a great actor. Yeah, I like Hugh Jackman too. I want him to play. Wolverine until he can't no more. Till he in a wheelchair, child. He could play him as long as he lives. His story from X-Men is tame compared to the movie. Okay. So that makes me a little bit more interested. He can go work in Vancouver. He'll be okay. I'm not trying to take the man's job now. Come on. Hugh is fine. I see the appeal. I don't do it for me, but I can see why you would say that. He too old? No. Hugh was not too old. I feel like he got some years left in him. But I also haven't seen him in this most recent movie. Is that why you're saying that? Okay. But the chest area, the arms, like he jacked. He got the right name. Hugh Jackman has skills to go from Wolverine to Broadway. I really do enjoy him. He's really good. No wonder he does give a little bit of theater. But to me, he's like the best part of all of the X-Men movies. I love him. He was my favorite character. His range is attractive too. He can play a principal in one movie and a mutant fighter in the next one. Okay, he said, I'm not getting typecast. Okay, I know that's right. The veins coming through his muscle. Mm-hmm. He almost has an EGOT. He just needs an Oscar. I feel like he could easily get an Oscar. He just needs to find him a movie that gets Oscar buzz. I feel like he could easily get that. He is the X-Men franchise, him and Professor X. I agree. Because I love Professor X too. We need a True Storm movie. I agree with that as well. Storm movies long overdue. I think he could have gone for a few movies. We need an unambiguous Storm, but we ain't gonna get that. You already know. I heard that's how she looked in the comics. So I just don't know why they didn't make her like that in the movie. Well, we know why, but still. Yeah, let her be a dark skinned African. Let me see. There was something else I was going to ask y'all. Any movie or show you're waiting for the premiere? I'm trying to think. Am I waiting on anything? Not necessarily. I've been watching House of the Dragons, that last episode. I haven't seen that last episode yet, but that's the show I've been excited about for the past couple of months. I don't know. I just haven't been excited to watch too many things lately. That's kind of why I asked y'all too, like, what have y'all been watching? Because I don't know. Lately, I just haven't been interested. I've been watching My Hero Academia. Yeah, I haven't really been tuned into anything. I can't wait for Interview with the Vampire to come to Netflix. Okay, I think I've heard of that. Let me see. So it's 2 seasons. Okay. I just saw the Wicked trailer. I do want to see that. I do want to see that. And it lost hype for me. I just want to see it. I feel like it does have a lot to live up to, but it's something I definitely want to see. I'm getting hungry now. When are you going to do a review on the new episode of Pop the Balloon? I think I might do it tomorrow. Low key, I could do it. What time is it? I could do it right now because, well, after I get done doing my hair, I could. So I could go ahead and get that out of the way. Oh my. Should I do that right now, y'all? Once I get done with my hair? Because I'm just about to pop these lashes on. And then I could go ahead and do that. And then I really just needed to take some pictures. That's the only thing I needed to do. And that's not going to take me long. Oh, yeah, I forgot to let y'all know on this live that I just added these earrings. Handmade by me. Well, I made them on the embroidery machine, but pretty much handmade by me. These are now on the website. Y'all could check these out. But I was gonna take pictures with my earrings tonight. Yeah, so I can laugh. Okay. So give me like 10 minutes. I'm almost done. I'll probably just comb my hair out a little bit. Curls are falling. And we could go ahead and knock that out because I don't know if I'll have time to do it tomorrow. Thank you. I just want to see your reaction. I know it's gonna be here. It must have been a good episode for you, because a bunch of people came in here saying that today. So I'm guessing it was a good episode. Please do the church one too. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can make it through the church one. Oh my goodness, the secondhand embarrassment is so cringe to me. And plus, I'm hungry too. I'm gonna have to eat, y'all. So this is what I'm gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do, my makeup's pretty much done. I'm gonna do my hair real quick. Then I'm gonna jump off of here and eat because I'm starving. And then I'll come back and we'll watch Pop the Balloon. I tried the 20B1 with Charles and Netta. The fact that you even entertained that. The fact that you even entertained Charles and Netta. I cannot. I can't. It's some things I don't have the patience for. Like Charles and Netta was funny at first, but I feel like it's getting to be a bit much. And why are y'all doing a 20v1? Y'all are already in a relationship. That is so weird to me. Yes, you're especially going to be tickled by this episode. Oh, y'all got me excited to watch it now. Y'all, this is some good spray. But when I tell you it chokes me up every time. What about Charles and Netta? Apparently Charles and Netta did a 20v1. I don't know. I ain't see it. I cringe looking at every picture. I just cannot. I just cannot. This piece right here is gonna worry me so bad. I'm so mad. What's the name of the spray? It's one size. One size on until dawn. Yeah, this might come out kind of cute. I might actually like that. Okay. It's giving Showgirls, like the movie. It is kind of giving that. It's gonna have to do for right now because I don't feel like doing nothing else. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm about to go eat. Let me see. Give me like 15 minutes. I'm going to try to be back around 7:30, 7:45. Oh, what earrings? Of course. My earrings, of course. These are up on the website. If y'all want to get a pair, I have them in white. Let me show you. I have them in white as well. Hold on. As well as yellow. Oh, it's called One Size On Until Dawn spray. And so I'm gonna wear my Okay. Child, I don't know. It was looking good. For some reason, it started looking crazy to me. But anyway, y'all, let me go eat, and I'll be back around. I'm gonna say 7:45. I'll be back, and we can do Pop Your Balloon. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here, and I'll see you in my next one.